My face is gonna be blurred out in this, yeah? Every day, thousands of videos are uploaded to the website YouTube. Millions of users consume these videos, and the majority of them press a like counter to show their support for the content viewed. But no matter what the video is about, no matter what the quality of the content is like, there is always at least one dislike on the video. After some digging, we were let in onto a secret YouTube society called the Dislikers. The following interview is with the leader of the Dislikers, a Frenchman who would only be identified as XXX_showerbag_XX. We warn our viewers that some of the following content may be considered inappropriate. Viewer discretion is advised.
So, could you tell me your job?
I'm a professional disliker. I dislike YouTube videos.
Can you remember it? Your first dislike?
Well, yeah, I was sitting in my room watching random YouTube videos when I found this one about a dog saving a kid from drowning. I think I was like the 100th view or something at the moment, and there were no dislikes on the video, and I was just like, oh my god, I gotta look at this. I was just looking at the 0, and I thought, hey, and I said, oh my god, it'd be so funny if I just pressed the dislike button. So I did that shit.
Now, what did that do for you when you disliked the video? Did you get a sudden rush or feeling, a feeling of satisfaction, perhaps?
I mean, not really. I just did it because I wanted to be an asshole.
And then how long was it until you disliked your next video?
I've disliked every video since then, since that point in time. I probably spent after that moment the next 2 or 3 hours disliking videos, and even if I did like it, I disliked the video.
Now, bear with me on this one, but this is something I've struggled with for a very long time. I just don't really understand why you would dislike a video if you actually liked it. Wouldn't you want to motivate the producer to produce more content that's similar to the thing that you just said you disliked, but truly liked?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that thought process makes sense, but honestly said, my critical thinking skills haven't really developed yet.
Okay, now let's turn our attention to this group. You guys call yourselves the Dislikers. How many are there in this group that you've made?
There are probably like 50 members or something. I know them all IRL. They were all in my RuneScape clan back in the day. Good times.
Ah, yes. And how did this group come to be? Were you the mastermind behind it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I can remember we were sitting at a computer lab. We were supposed to learn how to be nice or like have social skills and not be a huge deuce or something like that. And instead of that useful shit, me and my friends, we were just playing RuneScape and watching YouTube videos. And I was on one of my disliking runs. I think I was about to hit a new record of like 100 dislikes in 1 minute. And then my friend Bobby, he looked at me, he's like, hey man, what you doing? I said, Bobby, shut up. But then I told him, Bobby, this is my little hobby. I like to dislike videos. And then that spread to Bobby, and Bobby decided to race me. Then from Bobby to some other kid, and that other kid to 2 other kids, and it just spread like that. And we had our little group.
How long ago was this? How old were you guys?
This was all about a year ago, so I mean, we were young kids. We still had a lot to learn about efficiency and becoming masters of disliking. But yeah, since that point in time, we've learned a lot. We've really improved our efficiency. I mean, one of the first things, I was a huge noob about this, okay? I would just like find videos and then dislike it. But then I realized if you go into a playlist, you just have to press that button that skips to the next video. You can just go on a disliking run. It's amazing.
We started this interview with you telling me that you're a professional disliker. Emphasis on the word professional. Then that means that you must get paid for this, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I'm a professional. I get paid.
Well, who pays you? Who signed your check? Who's your employer? Who gives you that cheddar every month?
Oh, we're a subset of a larger group. I think it's like some name in German or something. Wir sind Arschlucker, or WSA is what I just call it because it's easier. And basically, depending on your performance, you get a certain amount of money. I think the owner's some really rich guy. I don't know his last name. It's like Shkreli or something weird like that. And yeah, he said he was a huge fan of our work. He was a huge admirer ever since we really developed, started our shit. And yeah, he just pays us for our work.
Well, that's really amazing. I bet your parents are so proud. Now, what does the future hold for you dislikers? Are you guys going to be professional dislikers for the rest of your lives? Or do you want to strive for something else in life?
I mean, I do think I can continue to do it for a while. I really like the money. because with the money I can buy these really expensive, poorly made headphones that are sponsored by medical consultants and stuff like that. But I might eventually get bored of it, so I might start moving into like live videos and rants about bigger YouTubers and stuff like that. Or I might just try to make some drama that seems to be a big thing. Or making fun of people that always seems to be popular, so I could do that. The opportunities honestly are just endless for me right now.
Well, I really have to thank you, Mr. XXX underscore shower bag underscore XXX. I'm sure the future is very bright for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the near future. And I also have to thank you, viewers, for tuning in to this week's interview. Next week, we have a very special interview with a professional ayer, a lesser known part of the music industry. See you next week.